All right. Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the What the Football channel. This is our preseason week 2 live stream play-by-play live reaction show. You will get live reactions out of me. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully, gonna have my partner in crime in the chat room. That would be BH at our affiliate office on the left coast. And welcome, everybody. Hoping to have a good game. Cheers, right? Everybody sitting in their comfy chair. Everybody had a little something to eat, right? Took care of the dogs and the cats and the chickens and the goldfish, right? So everybody's good. Took care of the kids. All right. So then we're ready to go. So I'm going to be calling this game. And we're going to hope for the best. We're going to get to see some of our starters are supposed to play today. Yep. My phone is acting up here. Let me see if I can get it to calm down. Lord have mercy. You know, we always try to be ready for everything, but you can't be ready for everything. So anyways, here we go. I'm going to try and get it up and running. All right, I believe that's it. I've got Yahoo going here. Give me 1 second. Thanks, everybody. Yahoo's not ready yet either. So we're just about to get started here. I'm going to be watching it on my phone, even though I have NFL Plus. You don't get the local or primetime games on it on the TV for preseason. So I'll be watching it on my phone if it'll calm down a little bit. But thanks for being here, everybody. I'm sure we're about to get going. These things always start a little later than they say they are. So we're going to have our starters are going to be playing at least supposedly a couple rounds, maybe the first quarter. We'll see how that goes. I think the Bengals are going to be doing the same thing. So we're looking forward to that. Getting to see the regulars play. There's a bunch of people. There's my notification. There's a bunch of like 13 of our players aren't going to be playing. So they're either hurt or whatever's going on with them. We won't be seeing them. Oh, there we are. Dang, Taco. You're the man. Thanks for being here, everybody. Let's see if this is going okay. I'm rocking on my phone here. My other phone. Taco in the house. And we're just waiting to get started here. If the TV will get going. As I was saying, there's a few players not going to be playing. That's understandable. Some of them are hurt. Guy like Bobby Wagner doesn't need to play. Who knows what's going on with Terry McLaurin? That kind of stuff. Then some others. Noah Brown. Laramie Tunsil. Zach Ertz. Of course, no Sam Cosmi, no Brandon Coleman. And there's a few more, so we'll see how it goes. I'm excited for it all anyways. Should be good. It's good that the season's going. We're up and running on the big season, so I'm happy about that. It's a long time to wait for it to come, and now here it is, and we are rocking. So still nothing on the Yahoo page, so they must be getting, it says 8 p.m., but they always start late, which I hate. If it's going to be 8:05, then fucking say 8:05, right? I always start on time, and I'm a fucking schlep. A fucking dishwasher. There's 80s kid. Let's go. Hell yeah, let's go. Good to see y'all here. We've been having some discussion on the fantasy league Some people might not necessarily be able to do a certain night. So I believe BH put out some emails on that. So it may adjust, or we may keep that same day that we had in mind. Just bear with until we figure it out. We want to accommodate people, but there's generally only so much we can do, right? If that makes sense. So BH is on it, and he might get in the chat tonight and let us know what's going on. So, and we shall see. All right, supposedly they're still telling me 0-0 with 15 minutes. Okay, so they have not started yet, and we'll see what's going on. So that's what's going on with the Fantasy Football League. Thanks for being patient with us. It's just a matter of figuring a couple things out. So it'll either happen on the 24th, which I believe is a Sunday, or the 30th, which I believe is a Saturday. So we'll see. It's only going to be about 8 of us, which is a comfortable league. I'm excited for it. I'm excited for the season. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I appreciate y'all being here. Y'all are great. Y'all show up on time. You're here. Cheers, everybody. Like I said, I hope everybody's comfortable. I had my dinner, had coffee. I got my water. Of course, I got my Going to Mars cup full of my second favorite, blue raspberry lemonade Kool-Aid. So, cheers, says Taco. We'll let you know, dog. We will let you know. We'll probably know tonight. Now, I know it's a Monday night, and people got to work tomorrow, and this game will go late. I don't really expect you to stay forever. So, maybe the first half, if you can stay for that long, I don't blame anybody who's got to go to bed. Whatever, these games are late. I really don't like night games. It seems stupid to me. You'd think you'd want the players to be in their, best condition to play, which generally to me is anywhere between like noon and 4 or 5 o'clock. Making somebody play till 11 o'clock at night, that's a little sketch. So, but anyways, so we're just still waiting for them to get their act together. And they have not done anything yet. So I'm gonna call this game, and I'm not gonna bother with the Yahoo Sports app thingy. So if you want to follow along with it, you'll be a little bit ahead. The NFL Network is usually about 2 or 3 plays behind. So I'm just going to call the game as it is, as I see it. So if you want to sneak a peek ahead, then you go right ahead. I'm good with that. So it should be fun. We've got some good games this year. Our team is slated for some primetime games, 6 or 7 of them maybe, some Sunday nights, some Mondays, a Thursday, that kind of stuff. So the spotlight is going to be on the Commanders this year. I felt we had a great schedule last year. Hell, I think it was like most of them were like 1 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday. I think hardly any West Coast games, maybe one, I forget. And then this year I think we got a couple. Going to the West Coast, pretty rough schedule. Of course, you're going to draw a difficult schedule. The better you do, you're going to get less. You're going to be farther down the draft when you do that, so that hurts you a little bit as well. So let's hope our team is up to it this year. We'll see tonight when we see Jaden and the number ones play. So that should be fun. Looking forward to that. See what's going on here. Is there? Boom, there's that. Back on track. Back on crack. So I've had a good week. I hope you guys have too. I work on the weekend on Saturday and Sunday. It was pretty freaking warm out. It was roasting. That's why I look all red. I think it was 94 on Saturday and only 92 on Sunday. So not bad. The mosquitoes tried to carry me away. Since I got a fat ass now, they couldn't do it. So all good. Que ora. I didn't watch any of the other games. I saw the Bills got their asses handed to them. But I don't think they probably started anybody special. So I don't know. It's 10 after, and did I get something wrong here? Oh, somebody's showing the love. Here, I'll show you some love. Is it raining in DC or something? What the hell's going on? Huh. I always like to get started right when it starts because I never have nothing to say. Quarter after for a start time. Thanks, V. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. You and Chris, 80s Kid, Slackluster, and Scrubber. You love them guys? They're awesome. All right, 8:15. Well, it's saying here on my thing, it says 8 o'clock here on the Yahoo Sports thing. Oh, okay. Here comes Yahoo Sports. They're already throwing it out. So they are up and running. Thanks, Taco. Love you guys too, man. Really looking forward to the Fantasy League as well. That's going to be a lot of fun. That is going to be some fun. So it looks to me like Yahoo's up and running. Of course, NFL is always behind. I'm going to refresh this. Refresh. Exciting. Let's see what they're going to do for me here. All right, yeah, it's up and running. My bad, folks. Here I come. So the Bengals have the ball. It's going to be 1st and 10. Here we go. Chase Brown rushed up the middle for a 3-yard gain. Tackled by Frankie Luvu. Good to see Luvu out there. Hot and ready to go. All right, so I'm going to be calling it from here. Watching it on my little phone here. Thanks for bearing with me. I'm going to put my eyeballs on so I can see. Thanks, everybody. 8-12, close enough, says Taco. Hell yeah. Here we go. Here comes the Browns. It's 3rd and 3. Their man is in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's rolling back. He fires one. He's got a man open. He may have been short of the first down. Did he catch it? Oh, that's incomplete. That is incomplete. He dropped it. Nice. Looks like are they gonna punt? 4th and 3. Are they going for it? Come on, it's a preseason game. Are you really gonna go for it? All right. Here we go. It's gonna be 4th and 3. For the Cincinnati Bengals. Wow. They got Joe Burrow out there. They got Dicey T. Higgins. So it's 4th and 3, and I think they're from their own 49-yard line. Get mean, people. Yeah, it was a drop taco. Hell yeah, here we go. 4th and 3. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. They got 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Now a man in motion gets in the backfield. Burrow is pointing people out. Play clock ticking a little bit. About 10 seconds on the play clock. They're trying to mess us up. He's in the shotgun. Their man goes in motion. Oh, and our guys were offside, or were they fucking let offside? That was Luvu. Luvu's hair triggered. Cali Bills. Yeah, they did. I didn't watch the game, but Cali Bills, but that's all right. I don't know who they played. Like, we got stomped, what, 38-18 or something like that? So, it happened. It's preseason. Frankie Luvu offside, you dumbass. So it's going to be 1st and 10. 1st and 10 for the Cincinnati Bengals. Their boy is under center. They're on our 46-yard line. He's under center. He's got 2 behind him. Here's the handoff. Their guy tries to pound it up the middle. He picks up maybe 5-6 yards. 5 or 6 yards for the Bengals. Here, early in the first quarter. 13:26 left to go in this first quarter. Bengals are driving. There's Chase Brown. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. I got that. Whoever their frickin' Hudson guy is. Okay, Joe Burrow in the shotgun. They're on our 40-yard line. He takes a snap. He fires one over the middle. He's got a man open. He picks up the first down. He picks up maybe 10 yards. And that's to T. Higgins. I'm sorry, that's Jamar Chase. Why did I think Higgins was 1? Jamar Chase picks up a 10-yard gain. First down. Here come the Bengals. We beat them last year, though, in the season. I'm happy with that. So they got a 1st and 10. 1st and 10. They're at our 29-yard line. Burrow in the shotgun. He takes the snap. The rush is on. He fires it down the field. Incomplete. Incomplete to Jamar Chase. Our boy was on him. Flag on the play. Is that us? Was that pass interference? Yeah, it looked like, is that Igbenogany? Yeah, he's grabbing him by the shirt. Is that Igbenogany? Yeah. Pass interference call. So they got 1st and goal. 2 penalties are propelling the Bengals down the field. They're on our 4-yard line. 1st and goal from the 4. Burrow in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He fires it. Incomplete. They're looking for another penalty call. Will Harris on the coverage. Nice. Will Harris. He's our new guy. He took Jeremy Chinn's place. Nice play. Nice play by Harris. Perfect play. Oh, there's Wheezy D. All right, all our peeps are in the house. Here we go. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line for the Bengals. Here early in this first quarter. Timeout is called on the field. By us? Wow, we're making all the mistakes. Calling a timeout in the first quarter. That's par for Washington. They can't be ready at the goal line. Veronica, those rookies. Yeah, well, actually, that was a Luvu mistake, and then a frickin', I think Will Harris is a veteran too, so somebody's fucking up. Yeah, classic mistake, calling the timeout early. You're going to need it later, obviously. So, right, here we go. 2nd and goal from the 4-yard line. The Bengals, he takes the snap. Here's the handoff. Their guy barrels up the middle. Picks up maybe a couple yards. Going to bring up 3rd and goal from about the 2. Where's he going to spot it from the 1.5? Tackled by Tyree Phillips. Phillips might be a new guy. He's a new guy. Tyree Phillips on the tackle. I see Kinlaw out there. There's Will Harris. I see Igbenogany. 6'7". Here we go. 3rd and goal from the 2. Their man is in motion. He's under center. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw. Here comes the rush. He makes the reception, but he's tackled by Quan Martin. Way to go, Quan Martin. Great tackle. Great coverage by the team. They held him. 4th and goal from the 2. Maybe less than the 2. Looked like he tackled him back. Great play by Quan. Great play by Quan Martin. Great read by Quan. Here we go. It's 4th and goal from the 1. They're going to go for it. Their man is in the shotgun. Don't jump off sides. Here's the handoff. He barrels up front. I think they held him. Ah, shit. It was close. Someone stiffed him right at the goal line, but I think they're calling it a touchdown. Damn it. That was a good try by the defense. I'm going to look at the replay here. Their man barrels up the middle. Ah, yeah, he's over the line. Damn it. Are you talking about the Bills, Cali Bills? Or us, the Commanders? Some of our guys are all right. They're not great, but... All right, here comes the extra point for the Bengals. It's up and it's good. Okay, so the Bengals, with the help of some... Your Bills? Thank you, Cali Bills. Yeah, I didn't watch the game. I'm sorry about that too, you know. You saw what the Commanders did last week as well. So we didn't fare much better. So let's just chalk it up to, and it's, in my opinion, it's hard to, like, for rookies playing. They move, a lineman over here halfway through the game, or now they're playing with a different person, as their safety. Those people are getting changed out, and so there's no real, set of players there at all times that you get used to playing. If they keep mixing it up, it's hard to gain consistency. So that I can understand. And then, of course, there's just poor play. So, yeah, you guys got a great team, though, this year, Cali Bills. So, I wasn't sure if you wanted in on the Fantasy League. Any of you guys out there on the Fantasy League? I think my email is, if you go to my the website, What the Football website, I think you can find it on there. It's scrubberfoley@gmail.com. Scrubber, as in scrubber, Foley, FOLEY @gmail.com. Scrubberfoley@gmail.com. You can email me there. If we got room for another one, we'll throw you on there. So we'll see. We'll see how all that goes. All right, so here at the end of the first quarter, or end of the first drive by Cincinnati, they scored. It's 10:48 left to go in the first quarter. They're going to kick off to us. And we're going to get to see our ones play. That's going to be all the boys. Like I said, there's a few people not out there today. Terry's not going to be out there. I don't know. Brown's not going to be out there. No Zach Ertz. People like that. No Brandon Coleman. Of course, no... the other guard. No Laramie Tunsil. So I don't know who the hell they're going to have playing over there. We'll have to see. So there's Jaden Daniels. He's warming up on the sideline. Number 5. So we're going to see. Here comes the kickoff. You got our boy. That's that guy Dominic Felton back there. He takes the ball. He's to the 15. He's to the 20. He's to the 25. 26-yard line. Dominic Felton. So I vaguely remember his name last week. I didn't think he was doing all that great. So here come the Washington Commanders. We have the ball. It's going to be our ball. 1st and 10, I think, on about our own 26-yard line. There's Chris Paul. There's Andrew Wiley. This is on my phone, so you have to forgive me. There's Jaden trying to grow a mustache there. Good luck with that, young feller. So he's under center. There's a man in motion. He faked. Oh, it's a handoff. It's a sweep. It's to Debo. Debo gets downfield. Big pickup. Looked like about 20-yard pickup there. Samuel Sr. Big pickup there. Wow. Jet sweep type play. That's what we got him for, right? The jet sweep. Boom. There it is. Here's the replay. Boom. Great tackling downfield by our guys. Great play. Now Jaden in the shotgun. Jaden takes a snap. Here's the handoff. Who's that? Chris Rodriguez? Look at him go. Holy crap. Holy shit. That was like a fucking 40-yard run. Wow. Amazing. Great blocking by the front line. So here's the replay. He was in the shotgun. He handed it to him. He runs to the right. Great blocking by the front line. Here we go. 1st and 10. We're on their 15-yard line. Here come the Commanders. They got trips left. Got a man in the backfield. Here's the handoff. Picks up maybe a yard. Another Chris Rodriguez run. Picks up a yard. Wow. Way to go. Thanks, everybody. Going to bring up second and 9. Second and 9. Jaden in the shotgun. Trips left. He's looking to pass. He's looking downfield. He scrambles. He gets away. He runs. And he scores a touchdown. Jaden Daniels runs it in for a touchdown. They were a little soft on him. If that guy wanted to cream him, they probably could have. But they didn't. So I thought they played nice with Jaden. Good job, Jaden. He couldn't see anything downfield, so he ran it in. There was a nice open play for him. Great set of downs for Washington. Holy shit. All right. Here comes the extra point. Matt Gay. All right, he made it. Extra point is good. So, Commanders get downfield and score in no time at all. So here's the replay. He was looking. He decided to run it. Yeah, their guys were pretty easy on him, I felt like. If that guy wanted to lay into him, he could have. So, we scored. Now, the game is tied 7-7 with 8:57 left to go in this first quarter. Great job by the Commanders to get downfield. Great jet sweep by Debo, picked up 20. Great handoff to Chris Rodriguez for another 40. And basically, Jaden ran it in from there. So, pretty freaking good. Thanks, everybody. That was awesome. That's what our team should look like. Look at that. That's a drastic difference from last week. So, Go chat. Woohoo! Thank you, Slackluster. That guy. He's a troublemaker. All right. So we're at a commercial break right now. 4 plays, 74 yards. Holy shamoly. Pretty freaking crazy. That was pretty good. So, we got a couple people in here. We got 6 people in here. Six bodies in the house. Thanks for being here, everybody. I know it's a Monday. Check out, baby. That's right. That's right, Taco. He did good to run it. He leaves himself pretty wide open. He needed, he should have held the ball a little better. So he's got to watch that. I felt like they took it easy on him. I felt like they could have fucking cleaned his clock if they wanted to. But they didn't. So thankfully. They know he's a franchise like quarterback, and if they were to hurt him on that thing, there would have been a riot at the stadium. Speaking of the stadium, in the new stadium, they've been tearing it down. I didn't realize that. The new one, I think what they're doing is going through it and taking all the stuff out of it. And then they'll probably do the blow it up thing to, take it all down like that. But I think they're getting all the stuff out of it first. Here comes Matt. Matt Gay kicks it. Their boy takes it at the 10. He's to the 20. Oh, and he is rocked at the 22 or 23 yard line. 41. Who's 41? 41 is our boy. Is that our linebacker special teams guy that I like that we got from Seattle? So they're showing this replay of him running. Yeah, I felt like they could have hit him a little harder than that, but they didn't. Thank God. Here we go. Here come the Bengals. It's 1st and 10 on their 23-yard line. He's in the shotgun. Man in motion. Here's the handoff. Their guy blasts up the middle, and he stood up. He picks up maybe 3 yards. Tackled by Jacob Martin. Thank you, Jacob Martin, for the Washington Commanders in on that tackle. Thank you, Jacob. We got 9 people in the house. Thanks for being here, people. I'm just calling this game. You can follow along if you want. So, here we go. It's second and 7. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. We got a lot of men in the box. He's pointing it out. He doesn't like it. He's still in the shotgun. Takes the snap. He's looking. He fires it. He's got a man open. And missed on the tackle, but there's a flag on the play. He picked up a few yards there. It looked like the first down, but it's offsides on the offense. Offsides on the Bengals. And their guy is crying like a biatch. First in the regular season is against the Giants. So we're looking forward to that. Should be good. They got, what's his name? Russell Wilson. Ugh. Can't stand that fucker. Here we go. It's going to be 2nd and 12. That was a 5-yard penalty. Play the down over. Here's the snap. He's back to pass. He's looking. Burrow dumps it off, and their man can't hold on to it. Incomplete. Bringing up 3rd and 12. Going to bring up 3rd and 12. Yeah, we play the Giants. I fucking hate Russell Wilson. Anyways, going to bring up 3rd and 12. 7:44 left to go in this first quarter. The game is tied 7-7. And our 3rd preseason game is against the Ravens, so that should be fun. Here we go. 3rd and 12. Burrow back to pass. He's looking. Here comes the rush. He's going to try and scoot out. He's scrambling. And they sack him. Is that a safety? Holy shit! They tackled him like a fucking mile back. That was incredible. Burrow should have just fucking thrown it. Nice. Dorrance Armstrong in that one. And Jacob Martin. 17-yard sack. Not many men can fucking boast a 17-yard sack. Wow, almost a safety. That was crazy. 4th and 29. They're punting from deep inside their end zone. Hopefully we can get something good out of this. Here's the snap. Here's the punt. It's up. Our boy grabs it. Picks up some good yardage there. Nice. Jalen Lane. Thank you, Jalen Lane. Hell yeah. Great job by Dorrance Armstrong and that other guy. Great job by the defense. Holy smoke. Look at that. Rock their world. All right, so we're going to a commercial break. When we come back, Washington Commanders are going to have it 1st and 10 inside Cincinnati territory on their 44-yard line. That is some of the best field you can get. Nice. Good job. Thanks, everybody. Hey, you guys bring good luck to our team. What you can do when you bring a lot of good people together, right? You can win. Oh, hey, do us a favor and hit the like button and subscribe and hit the notification bell so you'll be warned. You'll be warned when we're going to put out a video. You'll want to be warned about that. You don't want to make that mistake. So every little bit helps. We started out this year with 203 subscribers. By the end of this year, I want to have 210. So if we can pick up, and we already got one this year, 204. So we already picked up one. So we need 6 more subscribers to get to 210. I know some of you were thinking it was 203,000, but you would be mistaken. Not 23,000, not 2003, 203 of the greatest fans of all time, the best looking fans, some would say, the most beautiful fans, some people would say, the smartest fans, some people say, subscribe to this channel. So thank you. That's right, Weezy D. We play the Giants. With big smiley faces. Because I went, why is Jaden Daniels rolling off the field? Jaden Daniels has just left the field. Why? That's all right. Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Commanders. We're on their 44-yard line. Here's the handoff. Nice. Bill, otherwise known as Ja'Cory Krosky Merritt. He picks up a few yards, picks up like 5 yards for the first down. And so we got Josh Johnson in there. I don't know why Jaden Daniels left the field. Jaden Daniels has left the building. Anyways, here we go. 2nd and 5. Josh Johnson back pass. He fires one. He's got a man open. Nice. Great pass. Great play to Jalen Lane. Let's hope Jalen Lane is going to work out for this team. Oh, Jaden Daniels is back out on the field. He probably just had to poop or pee or something. Big pickup. 12-yard pickup. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. We're on their 27-yard line. Josh Johnson in the shotgun. Here's the handoff. Ja'Cory Merritt, Ja'Cory. Touchdown. Holy shit, a 27-yard fucking touchdown by the Commanders. OMGMFers. Wow. The Commanders showing up tonight. Are we playing against their second and third stringers? Wow. What was that? 3 plays? Nice blocking, too. Look at this blocking. Look at Wiley get out there. Boom! Hit that guy. Nice blocking by Wiley. Oh, he was wide open all the way down the field. Nice. Way to go, Demerit Koski Jacory. That's why they call him Bill. It's easier to say that. Noise. That's right, Wheezy D. Noise. All right. That was pretty easy. Man. 3 plays, 44 yards. The other one was 4 plays and like 72 yards. Man. That's crazy. It's just whack. Wow, the boys are doing good. All right, we're at commercial break. We're selling mac and cheese and Lunchables. You don't want no Lunchables. Give us some broccoli. You got to listen to the broccoli song if you've never heard it. It's on YouTube. Just look up broccoli song. It's awesome. All right, we're on commercial break. Commanders just scored a 3-play, 44 yards. Look at that for a touchdown. So Commanders are winning 14-7 with 5:36 left to go in the first quarter. Holy smoke. Who had that on their bingo card, right? All right. Thanks, everybody. Good stuff. We love it. I love it. You bunch of gooners. What the Football is Live. I got that one. What the Football is Live. I got 2 of them for some reason. Tractor job notification. I don't need your stinking fucking job. I have a job. I'm a sign spinner, by God. Moved up from dishwasher to sign spinner. That's right. That's right, B. He's doing really good. And now that he's got some real blockers out there, the A team, mostly the A team. Hell, that was Andrew Wiley. He was all the way over at left tackle. Here's the kickoff. Here we go. Their boy's got a little short. Their boy brings it out to about the 30-yard line. I don't know if that's a strategy to kick it short like that to one side. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. Bill's doing good. Demerit McCroskey DeCourson, whatever his name is. We'll call him Bill. Here we go. So, the Bengals have the ball, 1st and 10 on their own 30. Here's the handoff. Their boy makes a cutback. He gets up. He picks up maybe 6 yards. 6-yard gain. Tackled by Noah Igbenogany. See, I got his name right. It only takes me a year to get it right. Igbenogany in on the tackle. Thank you, Igbenogany. Although he had the pass interference earlier. Was it pass interference? Yeah. Was it him? Yeah, it was. All right, there's Holmes. There's Cahill on our side. So we might have our seconds in on defense, which is okay. Here we go. Bengals got trips right. It's 2nd and 4. He's back to pass. He dumps it off. He's got a man open. And he's tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Nice by Percy Butler. Way to go, Percy Butler. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The defense read that one great. So he went back to pass. It was a little dump off. And he read it, and he got in on that tackle. Not the most solid of tackles, but look at, you know how I am about tackling. God damn it. Wrap that motherfucker up. Like you were holding on to your bestest girl. Here we go. 3rd and 6. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. He's dropping back to pass. He fires it. He's got a man open over the middle. Picks up the first down. Damn it. So that was he was wide open for some reason. Who's that guy? Who's number 47? Anyways. Big pickup, 14-yard pickup there by the Bengals. They're driving down the field. We got 4 minutes left to go in this first quarter. Commanders are winning 14-7. Here's a handoff. Their boy gets up front. Boom, he is mashed. They stop him. There's a flag on the play. Laundry on the field. Laundry on the field. Holding against the offense. Very good. We love that kind of laundry. Making up for our mistakes. Starting to warm up in here. It's fucking hot out. Here we go. 1st and 20. They're all the way back to their own 39. He's back to pass. He throws. Incomplete. Good coverage by our guy. Incomplete. Going to bring up 2nd and 20. 2nd and 20 for the Bengals. Trying to drive on this play. 3:14 left to go in this first quarter. Commanders are winning 14-7. A 4-play 72-yarder and a 3-play 44-yarder. Put 14 points on the board. Here we go. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. They got 2 to the right and 2 to the left. Our boys are looking good. He's back to pass. We got the coverage. He can't throw nowhere. He's trying to get away again, and he is sacked. He tries to get the ball out. Flag on the play. What are they saying? Flag on the play. Uh-oh, is Burrow hurt? Uh-oh. No, he's back up. What's the flag? I'll bet it's going to be against us. Just a fumble. Dietrich Wise. That's why we got that guy. It was wise to get him. And that was a fumble. Why is the flag? No flag. They picked it back up. Oh, maybe they thought it was a horse collar. It kind of did look like a horse collar. Yep, horse collar. Oh well. Some things are too good. 1st and 10. They got a lucky one on that one. It did look like his finger was just inside the collar. Okay, 1st and 10. So they have the ball on our 30, 46. Here we go. Joe Burrow back to pass. He's rolling, and he gets rid of it. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. They're at our 46. How did they go from... anyways. Second and 10. They're on our 46. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. They're on our side of the field on the 46. Joe Burrow hands it off. Their boy only picks up maybe 2 or 3 yards. He's tackled by Andre Jones. I like Andre Jones. I thought he was good for our team. He's at least a good backup. So they pick up 3 yards there. It's going to bring up, what's that, third and 7. They're on our side of the field. That puts them on hour 43. They're on hour 43. It's 3rd and 7. 1:54 left to go in this first quarter. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. Our boys are looking mean. Here we go. They got everybody in the box. They're gonna jailbreak this one. Here we go. Joe Burrow takes the snap. He's looking. He fires it. He's got a man open. That man will not let him get away. Nice tackle. Is that Jeremy Reeves? Great job. Jeremy Reeves on the shoestring tackle. Stops him. Nice. Going to bring up 4th and 3. 4th and 3. Great job by Jeremy Reeves. He had him all the way. He read it. Nice tackle. Did not let him get away with that one. So they're going to go for it on 4th and 3. Okay, we need a stop here. Here we go. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. He's back. Takes a snap. He's got a man open. Oh my God. 2 missed tackles. Big time gain there. 14, 15-yard gain about. They get the first down deep inside our territory. Basically 2 missed tackles. They're not wrapping their arms around him. Whoever did tackle him got their arms around him. Oh, it's Jeremy Reeves because he knows how to tackle. Holy shit. Here we go. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. They're on our 26-yard line. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He's got a man open. He catches the ball and he is tackled. Whoever that is that tackled him knows how to tackle. Ali Cajo. Ale Cajo. 51. New guy to me. And that's the end of the first quarter. So, at the end of the first quarter, Washington's winning 14-7. When we come back, the Bengals are going to have the ball first and 10? No. 2nd and 6. I'm going to put my AC on for a second. So it might be a little like, not loud, but it'll sound funny. I got to cool it off in here. It's freaking a little warm. Take a break, everybody. We'll be back in like 2 minutes. Right? I think next time I'm going to cover that bottom part on the right-hand side of the thing. I could put something there. I don't know what. Something. I wonder if I could do that now. Would they let me do that now? Nah, I don't want to mess with it. I won't mess with it. Knowing me, I'll fuck it up somehow. So we're not going to, but next week I'll put something in that spot. Because they changed on the graphic here, they used to, the green, the field part of the graphic was bigger than that. And so you can make that bigger, and then I could be in the bottom right-hand corner. And I didn't need nothing else, but I'll make a graphic for it next week and put something there. Put a picture of a big boner or something right there for you guys to look at. So, after the end of the first quarter, Commanders are winning 14-7. When we come back, the Bengals are going to have the ball. I believe it's going to be 2nd and 6 from the 22. So they'll be on our 22-yard line. 2nd and 6. We had some missed tackles. You know how I feel about that shit. Just throwing your shoulder into the guy, or worse, going for the ball instead of the tackle. That kind of stuff. I mean, if you can wrap your arms around them while you're punching the ball out, whatever, have at it. I'm all for it, but wrap them up. That's first and foremost, in my humble opinion. All right, Jaden Daniels is back out on the field. For some reason earlier he stepped off. Probably had to run a line. I'm back in, coach. Here we go. They're on their own 20. They're on our 22. Joe Burrow in the shotgun. Our guys are looking mean. Our guys are rushing him. They've got a man wide open. Why is that man open? Damn it. Here we go. Here comes the replay. Burrow. Our guy got cooked. I don't know who that was. Bobby Price. He almost had an interception last week, but he fucked it up, so I'll let him go. Big gain by them. 1st and 10. They're on our just inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal from just inside our 10. Burrow in the shotgun. He takes a snap. Here's the handoff. Boom, he gets crushed. Flag on the field. Probably against us will be my guess. Hard to say. Penalty. We had a holding penalty against us, against Wise Jr. again? That's the second penalty against him. The horse collar and now a holding. That's not good. That's not good at all. So they have the ball. What's that? They get the first down over again? Or they get a first down and 5 yards. So that's going to be 1st and goal from the 4. 1st and goal from the 5. Somewhere in there. There's Bobby Wagner talking with Von Miller. They're both out this game. Here we go. It's 1st and goal from our 4-yard line. Burrow back to pass. He fires it. Their guy catches it in the end zone. Touchdown. Touchdown by the Cincinnati Bengals. All right, come on, boys. All right. That ties the game up. The game is tied 14-14, 13-54. The extra point is good. All right. We'll be back in a minute. Going to commercial break. Yeah, I got to put something right there. I wonder if I can find something. Don't do it, John. Don't be tempted. Don't be tempted to do it. I could add. I could add an image. Add image. Okay. I want to browse. I'm a browser. I got an image I can put up there. What about documents? I gotta have something in documents. What about that one? I'm gonna say okay. How about that? Did I get it? Look at that. It's not blocking that, so that's okay. There we go. Huh. All right, everybody. We're in the nation's capital. Like I said before, they're already tearing down RFK Jr. Stadium. Is a new one going to be called RFK Jr.? Huh. People are talking about getting rid of B-Rob and stuff like that. I don't think you could do that this year. Here's the kickoff by the Bengals. Our boy has it at the 5. He's to the 10. He's to the 15. He's to the 20. He's cutting across the field. He's to the 25. He gets down around the 30-yard line. They got Casimir Allen as a running back and Demetric Felton. No, them guys aren't running backs, are they? Casimir Allen's not a running back, is he? Commanders fight back. Hell yeah, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Washington Commanders at their own 30-yard line. Josh Johnson is in there. They're not going to put they're not putting number 5 back in. He takes a snap. Here's the handoff. Our boy gets upfield a little bit. Bang! Big time fucking run. Man, Rodriguez Jr. He wants to make the fucking team. He's been doing great this game. B-Rob better be careful. Here we go. 2nd and 1. He only got 9 yards. It's not blocking anything, is it? No. Don't need to see all that other bullshit. I'll make that fucking bigger. Oops, don't do that, don't do that. There we go. Here we go. Josh Johnson, it's a high snap. It's up over his head. He falls on it like he's supposed to. Man, that was terrible. That was a bad snap. We better watch out. Them guys might be offside. They're so fucking far back. I mean, not offside, but not lined up right. So it's 3rd and 9 after the bad snap. They lost 8 yards on that bad snap. Here we go. Back to pass. He fires it. He's got a man over the middle. He's wide open. And it's caught. Jalen Lane again. Our hero. Our hero. Ooh. Nice cut back, Jalen Lane. Good job. Caught it. Big pick up there. 16-yard gain. Here we go. Josh Johnson in the shotgun. He's back to pass. He dumps it off. He's got a man open. Picks up maybe 3 yards. Pick up of 3. To Jeremy McNichol. I like Jeremy McNichol too. I think he's awesome. I hear I'm going to turn this off so it's not so fucking noisy. I'll cool it down. Here we go. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7 for the Commanders. We're on our own 49. Here's a handoff. Our man takes it up the field. He plows forward. Picks up the 1st down and maybe a couple more. Picked up 6 or 7 yards. Just barely got the 1st. Chris Rodriguez. Nice. That was a delay. A delay handoff. Good job. His knee hit the ground a little early. I'll let that go. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here come the Commanders. Johnson in the shotgun. He takes a snap. He's back to pass. He's looking. Fires it. He's got a man open over the middle. Complete for about an 8-yard pickup. Nice. Great throw. Great catch. KJ Osborne. If KJ wants to be on this team, he better catch them. I think he dropped one last week. They got him down as our punt returner. Something like that. Anyways, here we go. We got trips right. 2nd and 1. Boom, Josh Johnson. Here's the handoff up the middle. He picks up the 1st down. Nice. They pick up the 1st down. Chris Rodriguez. He really does want to be on this team. B-Rob better get healthy if he wants to stay on this fucking team, I'll tell you that. And Terry McLaurin better, oh, we need Terry, blah, blah, blah. You know, if you're going to hold out like an asshole, well, then you can play this year and go away. That's how I feel. Here we go, Josh Johnson in the shotgun. Here's the handoff. Barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. So, the Commanders are making a nice drive here. So far, 8 plays, 41 yards. The game is tied at 14 each with 9:52 left to go in this first half. Going to bring up 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9 for the Commanders. Here we go. Josh Johnson in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He's looking to throw. He's looking. He fires it down the field. Oh, terrible, terrible, terrible play. Interception. Right down by the goal line. Who was that intended for? Whoever that guy was, he fucked up. Someone fucked up. That was nowhere close to our guy. Either that route wasn't run right or that throw was off. That was terrible. So, interception by the Bengals. Right down on their own about 2-yard line. Well, if our defense can stiffen up here, we can stop them. So, boy, that was terrible. I don't know who that was intended for, but it was bad. So, anyways, go to a commercial break. We're at commercial break. When we come back with 9:09 left to go in the half. Score is tied, 14-all. Bengals will have the ball. 1st and 10 from their own 2-yard line. Lord of mercy. Let me get back, see what the chat's doing. Hey, there's BH. Nice. Good night, V. I know it's late. I know people got to work. No worries. Glad you could be here. That's probably the best part of the game so far anyways. August 24th, 6 p.m. Eastern. I can make it. I know it's tough. BH, thanks for being here. Yeah, Josh Johnson made a bad pass on that one. Bad pass. I think it was intended for Jalen Lane. I'm not exactly sure. So, our boys look mean out there on defense. Here come the Bengals. They run it up the middle. He picks up maybe 2 or 3 yards. 2-yard gain. Yeah, Taco, can you and Veronica make the fantasy on, we've changed it to August 24th at 6 p.m. If you can, if you can't, be honest. We can work around certain things. Here we go. Here come the Bengals. He rolls out to his right. He fires it. He's got a man open. They pick up the first down. If not, we can go back to the 30th if we need to. No pressure on anybody. We just want you to be honest, and we'll work around it. So, All right. Yeah, August 24th at like 6. I believe that's a Sunday. If you can, if you can't, just let us know. Here we go. Here come the Bengals. Boom. Their boy tries to mash it up the middle. He doesn't get anywhere. Taj Brooks, 3-yard gain. Sheldon Day on the tackle. Going to bring up 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. They're on their own 17. They're on their own 17. Here we go. Here's the handoff. Flag on the field. Their boy picks up maybe 3, maybe 4 yards. Illegal motion against Cincinnati. 5-yard penalty. Flag against Cincinnati. Thanks for being here, BH. We're talking to Jaden Daniels on the sideline right now. They've got their Joe Burrow impersonator in there as their quarterback, Jake Browning. He's back to pass. He's got a man open. Mitchell Tinsley. Where have I heard that name before? Tackled by Percy Butler. Way to go, Percy Butler. So they pick up a first down. Tinsley used to work for us, right? He was a commander, wasn't he? Taco says, I think so. Thanks, Taco. So that's a first down. It's 1st and 10 from their own 24. Here come the Bengals, but our guys look mean. We got prevent defense out there. 2 to the left, 2 to the right. Here's the snap. He fires. He's got a man, but was it complete? He caught it. Charlie Jones. We've been seeing his name all game. 5-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 from their own 30. They run the ball. Here comes Cincinnati. He cuts back the other way. Big cutback. Big gain. Man, they couldn't stop him to the left. He ran all the way back to the right by the Bengals runner. Taj Brooks. He better take 5. Still need one more team. I don't know. I threw it out there earlier. BH. Cali Bills was here. Forgive me for not remembering. And another one of our great followers. Fires it down the field. Incomplete. That was way out of bounds. He had no chance at that. Going to bring up 2nd and 10. Man, they're working that Charlie Jones guy to death. We need one more team. We're really down on viewers, BH. Everybody got to go to bed. They got to work in the morning. Here on the East Coast anyways. Excuse me. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Our boys are showing jailbreak. Here they come. Here's the handoff. He gets through. The secondary picks him up and throws him to the ground. Pick up a maybe 3. Tackled by Tyler Owens. Nice. I'm glad to see Tyler Owens out there. For some reason, I thought he had a toe injury or something. He had his foot up the wrong ass. Wheezy D says she's in. I hear you. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7 for the Bengals. Our guys are looking mean. Here we go. He's back to pass. We've got everybody's on the run. He fires it. He's got a man open. Ah, they couldn't. God, he couldn't hold on to him. Nice try by Jeremy Reeves. I think they're showing 1st down. Big pickup there. Jake Browning barely got it to him. And our guy tried his hardest to tackle him. Jeremy Reeves did great. He had him waist down. But Hudson's a big dude. He's probably hard to tackle. Jeremy did what he could. 1st down. 1st and 10. They're on our 45-yard line. We're on our 45. Here's the handoff. Their guy gets nowhere. Our guy's crushed him. He is crushed. Nice. We got 4 people in here. Thank you, all 4 of you. Here we go. He got a man open. He's tackled. He barely picks up a couple yards. Maybe a yard. Tackled by Noah Igbenogany. Way to go. Going to bring up 3rd down. Going to bring up 3rd down and 6. They're down around our 40-yard line. Flag on the play. No flag. 3rd and 6. Here we go. Third and 6 for the Bengals from about our 40-yard line. Ooh, we almost jumped offside. Holy crap. Our guy, Bengals, is in the shotgun. Oh, their guy totally fucking moved. Their guy fucking illegal motion all the way. 3rd and 11. Andrew Coker for the Bengals. He'd maybe lay off the white lines, yo. Wouldn't be so jumpy. Jumpy. Two-minute warning, folks. Take 5. All right. Toller Owens, yeah. So I'm glad he's all right, though. I don't know where I picked up that he had an injury, but BH, as you know, there's a lot of people not playing today. "13 people not playing today. That's all right. Actually, Wiley, I think, has been holding down the left-hand side for Laramie Tunsil. He had some great blocking earlier. Earlier in the game, there was some, I don't know if you saw earlier, BH, but there was like a couple good long runs. The very first play, I think, was a jet sweep by Debo for like 20 yards, and then a handoff to Chris Rodriguez for a fucking 40-yard rip. And then Jaden Daniels put it in the end zone for like a 15 or a 20-yard run. Thankfully, I think the Bengals took it easy on him. So we've been doing good. It's 14-14. 2 minutes left to go in this first half. Yeah, and I sent you the email. It was Dominic Hampton who we were thinking of. That was the guy we let go. Man, I got 8 up the other day. Fucking mosquito heaven. When we come back, Cincinnati's going to have the ball, 3rd and 11 at our 46. 3rd and 11, we got to stop them. All right, we'll be coming back. They're on the field. Our defense is looking mean. Boy, they are spread all over the place. They are looking to pass, it looks like to me. Here come the Commanders rushing him. He fires it over the middle and incomplete. The guy was pretty open, intended for that fucking Charlie Jones guy. He was pretty open. He did good. I think he scored a touchdown. We'll look at some numbers when we're done here. We'll look it up. All right, here we go. They're going to have to punt. This looks like their first punt. Jalen Lane is going to be our punt returner on this one. Yeah, I was talking about the B-Rob thing earlier, but people are talking about it. But so good punt by them. Got it right down to about the 5 or 6 yard line. Sam Hartman is going to come out. They took out Josh Johnson after throwing that interception. So let's see what Jaden Daniels' boyfriend, Sam Hartman, can do. Don't tell me he ain't. I want Sam Hartman to be on the team because he's so... He's my boyfriend. All right, Sam Hartman in the shotgun. There goes, what's his name? In motion. He's got everybody spread out. Sam's going to throw. He fires it down the field, incomplete. No flags on the play. He was thrown into dangerous territory on that one, Sammy. Come on, Sam. We're working the 2-minute drill here. Let's go. Oh, well, thank you. NFLHD.com. Our people prefer to listen to me. How's that? They don't need to watch it. They got me to call the game for them. See how that works? D-O-W-G. Dog. All right, we're coming up on halftime. Cincinnati just called the timeout. I got sidetracked. So Jeremy McNichol pick up 4. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 6. Here we go. Sam Hartman in the shotgun. 2 to the right, 2 to the left. He's back to pass. He fires it down the field. He high sides them. Incomplete. Intended for Ben Sinnott. They go nowhere on a fucking 2-minute drill. Come on. All right. Looks like they're going to have to punt. Going to bring out our boy. Oh, you deleted them? Thanks, BH. Okay, we punted down inside their 40. Great punt. Great punt. 53 yards. Sam Hartman did shit on that last run of plays. So, the Bengals still have 1 minute and 33 seconds. They could... That was a nice punt, though, by Tressway, and great coverage on the special teams. Someone must have fucking lit a fire into the special teams' ass during the week, because that was a nice play there. Here we go. Our team is looking mean. They're showing jailbreak. They're showing blitz. Here they come. They're squeezing him. He fires. It's blocked. Block pass. Is it good? No whistle? No whistle? Because everybody just kind of stood still. Did he get it? Was that a touchdown? They're saying it's a fumble? Let's see. Here we go. Here's a slow replay. Was his arm moving forward? Did he still have control of it? It's controversial. Great play, though. Everybody just kind of stopped. Maybe there wasn't a whistle. So it was a block pass. He come from behind and kind of hit the ball while he was semi in a throwing motion. It's hard to say. It might not have been. I think they're going to say that's an incomplete pass. But it looked like for a second there we had a touchdown. Incomplete pass. All right. Cleveland Farrell in on that block. One more person for our fantasy league. I think we only got 4 people in the house. 2 of them are me. You and Wheezy are the other 2, I think. So if anybody else is in here, if you want to be on our fantasy league, email me at scrubberfoley@gmail.com. Scrubberfoley, scrubber as in scrubber, Foley, Foley, scrubberfoley@gmail.com. Back to pass, he fires, he's got a man open. And they get down inside to our 36. Clock is ticking. He didn't get out of bounds. Thanks, Eyes Never Sleep. Thanks for being here. We appreciate you. You want to be in our fantasy football league? We need one more person. It was a lot of fun last year. Eyes Never Sleep. Email me at scrubberfoley@gmail.com. Scrubber as in scrubber. Foley, Foley. Foley. Scrubberfoley@gmail.com. Let me know. We'll get you signed up. We need one more person. We're trying to keep it in-house if we can. Hey, and subscribe. We're trying to get up to 210 subscribers. All right, here's the pass. It was blocked. Tinsley reaches out. God, Mitchell Tinsley. Dang. We cut Mitchell Tinsley loose, didn't we? He's trying to get back at us for that. All right, here we go. We got 48 seconds left on the clock. Cincinnati called the timeout. What kind of timeouts do they got left? See, they don't put the timeout thing up here. Fucking dumbasses. Ah. Why did you delete them, BH? Here's the throw, incomplete. Gonna bring up 3rd and 6. Why was he deleted? Is he the same guy doing the streaming thing? Huh. Oh well. 3rd and 6. Here we go. Ow, big time catch. BH, I believe you deleted his message. Here we go, big play by them. Kendrick Pryor caught it for a 20-yard gain. Not really wide open. Quan got to him. Or Tyler Owens got to him. Here we go. They're 1st and 10. They've got 43 seconds left to go on the clock for this first half. He fires it into the end zone and it's caught. Is that a touchdown? That's a touchdown. Mitchell Tinsley makes a touchdown on us. Wow, Mitchell Tinsley. That was a brave throw. Caught it up over the top of our guy. Damn. 13-yard touchdown. Mitchell Tinsley trying to get back at us, and he did. Big time catch by Mitchell Tinsley for the touchdown. 34 seconds left to go in this first half. Big catch by Tinsley. Big time score. 21-14. Cincinnati goes up by 7. Here close to the end of this first half. Okay. 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 Here comes the kick. Our boy fields it at the goal line. He's to the 5. He's to the 10, 15, 20. And he is snaked at the 25. Casimir Allen returned it. 26 yards. Yeah, you got to do better than that. Well, the Bengals had a pretty good drive on us in that last one. So when we go to the halftime, I'm going to do a quick look at some numbers. Here we go. He's back to pass. It's Sam Hartman. Picked off. Interception. Man, that was just a bad fucking throw. That was just fucking terrible. They need to put Jaden back out there. That was terrible. Sam Hartman. No amount of dick sucking is going to help you now, Sam. Sam takes the snap. Here's the replay. He's looking. Oh, God. That defense read that all the way. How did Sam not see that? God, that was terrible. God, he threw it right fucking to him. Jesus, Sam. Put Josh Johnson back out there. Yeah, 20 seconds left on the clock. They're down on our 21. Here come the Bengals. Our guys better look mean. Show them a mean face, Kenny. Bam, he fires it into the end zone. Caught it. Did he two-toe it? To Mitchell Tinsley again. Touchdown, Mitchell Tinsley. God dang, on the fucking first play after a fucking interception, Mitchell Tinsley reaming us. God. Another great catch by Mitchell Tinsley. Ouch. Right in front of Vigors. Not enough vigorous play. Yep. Ouch. Here comes the extra point. Wow, they just put 2 touchdowns on us inside of like fucking 30 seconds. Ouch. One play, 21 yards, 6 seconds, that's all that took. Mitchell Tinsley, revenge of the Tinsley. Ouch. And Tinsley's trying to make it on a team that's got T. Higgins and Jamar Chase. If they only had those 2 guys as receivers, they'd be good. So Tinsley with 2 end zone catches back to back. Looking fucking brutal. All the blue raspberry lemonade ain't gonna help. Way to go, Sam, you dick. All right, here's the kickoff. Casimir Allen takes it about the 2 or the 3 to the 10, 20, 25, 30. Wow. Has he got the same number as that other guy? I think he does. What number is Vigors? I thought Vigors was 22. Wow, Casimir took a pretty good fucking hit. He's all right. He popped right up. Here we go. They're going to leave Sam in there? He's going to take a knee? Oh, come on, Sam. Didn't you guys... Why? He's looking to the sideline. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? You mean you didn't know what the fuck you were going to do during a kickoff all that time you had on the sideline? And your quarterback is out there going, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Really? Washington has a problem with that kind of shit. You know, after a touchdown, a kickoff, and a timeout, and then the team gets out there and they're like, I don't know what to do. You don't know. I don't know what to do. What do we do? Call another timeout. Ugh. All right, we're going to look at some blah, 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 blah. We're going to look at some numbers here whoops. We're going to look at some numbers here real quick. Oh, I got to move. Color source, video capture, images out of here. And I'm going to take me out of here. And we're going to look at some, forgive me, some numbers. Look at that, the Bengals. Looks like they've got it sewn up. All right, here we come with the numbers. Let's look at Josh Johnson. 4 for 5. Did Jaden even throw any? No, he didn't throw any, so he's not even up there. Hartman, 0 for 3 with 1 interception with a 0 quarterback rating. Josh Johnson, not much better with a 60. And Jaden played, but he ran the ball for a touchdown. Then he played 1 set of downs. Rodriguez Jr. doing good. 6 for 62. 10-yard average, not bad. Bill, 2 runs for 32. Not bad. He got a TD as well. Debo, 1 run for 19 yards. Kick ass. Jaden Daniels, 1 run for 14 yards and a touchdown. So our running game looks good. McNichols got a 4-yarder. Josh Johnson, yeah, he didn't do nothing. And Sam Hartman, -1. What a dick. All right, Jalen Lane. Here's our receiving. Jalen Lane, 2 for 28. That's not bad. KJ, 1 for 9. Jeremy McNichols, 1 for 3. Not bad. Matt Gay, 2 extra points. That all looks good. Returners. Felton. Yeah, he did good. Kickoff return. Casimir. He's doing good. Slightly better than him. Jalen Lane. Not really. Our punter. Tressway. 54-yard punt. That's pretty good. All right, here we go on the defense. Sheldon Day looking good. We did have a sack. Dietrich Wise, although he had a couple penalties. Dorrance Armstrong and Jacob Martin shared a sack. Ugh. Share a fucking sack. All right, everybody else had a couple tackles. Bobby Price with a bunch of tackles. Way to go, Bobby Price, although I think he got burned. That Ale Cajo guy, I thought he was looking good. Passes defended. Cleveland Farrell, that was him in on that one. And Will Harris had a good one too. Good stuff. So to answer your question, BH, Ja'Cory Bill. They're up at the top. Ping, 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 ping. He did good. He had 2 runs. Chris Rodriguez carried well. But there wasn't a lot of plays by our guys. I mean, not really. Where would they say that's at? Anyways, it doesn't really matter. We didn't have a whole lot of plays. The first set of plays was 4 plays. The second set of plays was 3 plays. And then Josh Johnson and fucking Mary Hartman throwing interceptions didn't fucking help. So, anywho, I'm going to bring back, ta-da, and I'm going to bring back, ta-da. I'm getting better at that. All right, it's halftime, people. We're going to take a quick 5. I'm going to run the AC to cool it off in here again. Everybody go refresh drinks, get snacks. I know it's late. I don't expect you to stay. You want to stay, you can stay. You don't want to stay, you don't have to stay. Stay, don't stay. D. Denley's still here. Oh, Denley, LA. He's undeleted. Thank you. Thanks, BH. Yeah, sometimes things happen. No worries. Hopefully you didn't take offense to it. Anyways, everybody take 5. We're at commercial break. We're at the halftime. Cincinnati just fucking dumped 2 touchdowns on us in like no time. What's the WNBA? Yeah, the WNBA. I saw a thing where they threw a dildo out on the court. I mean, to me, that's not cool. I mean, it's funny or whatever, but someone could get hurt with one of those things. I mean, like, seriously. Oh yeah. I agree with that, Weez. That's why I said I don't. The one time, okay, let it slide, but I think they did it a bunch of times, so that's overkill. If you just wanted to maybe, I don't know, like leave it somewhere as a ha, but to throw it, that's a little much. So yeah, I didn't agree with it. That's not cool. I mean, I don't watch any basketball anyway, so I don't care for basketball. So, and I don't think I would really like women's basketball, anymore. So, I just thought that was different. It's like I always say, it's weird how just when you think you've reached the limit of crazy in the news and this and that is going on and you've reached that edge of reality or whatever. No. You never get there. There's always some crazy thing coming up. Right? Isn't that always true? It always seems to get worse. Although it's kind of slowed down here a little bit lately in that realm, right? I mean, it's crazy out there still, but I don't think it's any crazier than it has been. They haven't really stepped it up that much yet. So we'll see. Oh, everybody take 5. I need some more Kool-Aid. I should have had this running. I'm going to water up my Brita. Because I like Brita. Brita. I'm not bitter about my Brita. I'm not a babysitter. Wait, stupid bug. Quit bugging me, man. Goddamn bug. Bugs everywhere, bug. 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 Woo! Hardest working air conditioner in Florida, boy. That's right, Wheezy D. So when we come back, I believe we get the kickoff. So do you put fucking Josh Johnson back in there, or do you continue the insanity with Hartman? I mean, I know Josh Johnson threw that interception, but his play was looking good up until that point. Wow, concurrent viewers were down to 2. It's probably just me and myself. Oh no, there's Wheezy. I'm the same. That's right. Basketball doesn't make any sense to me. just looks chaotic all the time. Yeah, you're number one. That little crown thing. So I guess if you look at the top of the chat, it says top fans. If you click on that, it shows like where you are, maybe in like I'm number 6 as Slackluster, number 8 as Scrubber. You're number 1, but I don't know how you get points doing that. I guess as many times as you get points for every time you do a thing. Woohoo! That's right, you're number 1. So I don't know if it's time oriented or number of times chat, or I've seen that on other channels. I watch a live like news thing. Now it's called Live Now Fox. Don't make the mistake. It's like a Fox channel, but it's like their B team, and they don't do no. There's no like who's that one guy? I can't stand him either. What's his name? Anyways, who Trump talks to all the time? Hannity. It's not like those kind of people. It's like their B or their C team, and all they do is, this is going on now. The mayor of Saskatchewan is coming out and talking about something, and they go to that live. And now we're going to go over to the briefing room in the White House, and so is speaking, and they go to that live. And the Democrats are now at the podium and they're answering questions live. So they do that stuff live all the time. And they balance it out. It's not a bad channel to watch. I have 2 screens, so I leave it on the side. So if I see anything coming up that's cool, I'll watch it. They have LA. Here's the kickoff. Our guy takes it at the 4. He says the 10, the 15, the 20, the 25, the 25 in 1/4. Nice run back. Jalen Lane. Thank you, Jalen Lane. We love Jalen Lane. All right, here we go. But anyways, they do that on their stream too. And some of them people have been on there since like 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, goddamn. Here we go. Shut her up. Get off of there. We don't care. Here we go. 1st and 10. Here's the Commanders. Here's the handoff. Our guy runs it. Boom! What an animal! 11-yard gain by Jakrowski, McMerritt, Jacory. Bill. Big 11-yard pickup by Bill. Jakrowski, Jamerit, Jakorkowski. Here we go. Here's the handoff. Boom. Tackle for loss. Out. 4-yard loss by Bill. Bill. It's easier to say. So that's Sam Hartman back in there. Here we go. Starting the second half. We are down by 14. Hartman in the shotgun. It's 2nd and 15. He's back to pass. He dumps it up. He's got a man open. He gets downfield a little bit. He shakes one. And he's thrown out of bounds. Bill. 2-yard gain. Going to bring up 3rd down. Going to bring up 3rd down and 12. We need a big-time pickup here. Sam Hartman's got to do something. Sam Hartman in the shotgun. The rest are holding him because we're playing the fast offense, which is what we should have been doing all along. Here we go. 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Sam back to pass. He's looking. He scrambles. He's running. He picks up the 1st down and slides down around the 50-yard line. Way to go, Sam. Picks up the 1st down. Thank you, Sam. Big time pickup down around the 50-yard line. Here we go. We're starting the second half hot. Great run by Sam. Protect the ball. Protect the ball. Pull that ball in, you dumbass. Here we go. We're on our own 49, 1st and 10. Sam in the shotgun. Sam takes a snap. Here's the handoff. Our guy rushes up the middle, gets about 4 or 5 yards. Jeremy McNichols. We love Jeremy McNichols. 5-yard gain by Jeremy. If you get a 5-yard gain and a 5-yard gain from the 1st and 2nd down, you have a 1st down. It's that easy. 2nd and 5. Here we go. Sam takes a snap. Here's Bill. Is that a tackle for loss? Ouch. That one hurt. Going to bring up 3rd down, 3rd and 5. Maybe a tackle for loss. Going to bring up 3rd down, and they're saying 3rd down and 5. Sam Hartman in the shotgun. We got a man in motion. We're on their 46. Sam takes a snap. He's looking. He fires it. He had a man, but he threw it behind him. Why? Gonna bring up 4th down. Fuck. So I guess they're gonna bring Tress way out. We'll see. Why? Yeah, he threw it behind him. Bad pass. Oh, they're going for it. Here we go. They're going for it. It's 4th and 5. We're on their 46-yard line. He's got 2 to the left. Sam takes a snap. He's looking. He fires it down the field. He's got a man wide open. Down inside Cincinnati territory. Nice. Tay Martin. Nice. Tay Martin was wide open. Sam hit him. He even led him. He got it in front of him. Nice. As a quarterback, you have to do that. You can't throw it behind him. You want to lead the guy so he's got some. There you go. Great pass by Sam. Maybe he's catching his stride now. Here we go. 1st and 10. We're on their 31-yard line. Man in motion. Fakes the jet sweep. Here comes our guys. He rushes forward. Picks up maybe 2 or 3. That's Bill. Flag on the field. There's laundry on the field. Looks like Bengals were offside. Bengals are offside. Going to bring up 1st and 5. Right, you get the down over, don't you? First and 5. Here comes Sam Hartman. They're in hurry-up offense. Here's a snap. He hands it off. Bill gets nowhere. Stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Come on, blocking. Let's go. Going to bring up 2nd down and 5. 2nd and 5. He got nowhere. Come on. Hurry-up offense. Let's go. Hurry-up offense. Let's go. Sam Hartman. He's in the shotgun. He takes a snap. Hands it off. Who's that? McNichols again. McNichols gets nowhere. Nothing. Maybe a yard. Going to bring up 3rd down. How the fuck does that happen? 3rd down and 4. Come on. Why are we not getting blocking down front? 3rd and 4. Here we go. Sam Hartman in the shotgun. Got 9:46 left to go in the 3rd. We're down by 14. We need a touchdown. Sam Hartman back to pass. He's looking. He fires it. Whoa! Caught by Jalen Lane. Flag on the field. Jalen Lane super extends himself. Secures the ball. Big pickup there. He's got a wicked cut, too. He caught it. That was good. Their guy was holding his shirt as well. He got it up under him and made sure his arm was under him so it didn't hit the turf. Beautiful play by Jalen Lane. Great job. 1st and 10 for the Washington Commanders. deep down inside their territory. Run the Cincinnati 11. Sam Hartman in the shotgun. Here's the handoff. Our guy gets stopped. He's stuffed. What happened to our run blocking? Where's our run blocking? It was there before. Now it's not. Let's go, people. People. Listen up, everybody. People. Here we go. It's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Run their 12-yard line. Here's the snap. He's looking. He dumps it off. He's got Bill, and Bill gets fucking nailed. Going to bring up 3rd down. Ouch, in like 14 or something? Yeah, he got caught. So it's going to bring up 3rd down and maybe 12 or 13. Oh, we're so close to the goal line. We need this. 3rd and 13. Sam Hartman in the shotgun. This hurry-up offense is working. He's back to pass. He almost gets tackled. He breaks out. He gets down. He gets down inside the 5-yard line to the 4, to the 3. Picks up not enough for the 1st down. Just shy of the 1st. Ow! That was a headshot. What the fuck was that all about? No, it was with the elbow, but it wasn't helmet to helmet. But I guess he makes himself a runner. He took a pretty good shot to the head. 4th and 3, they're going for it. He's back to pass. Laundry on the field. Flag on the field. False start. Dumbasses. That was a great set of downs, though. Yeah, they're gonna kick. They're gonna kick the field goal. It looks like. Yeah, it looked like a headshot. How would you call that, Bills? I mean, it was like an elbow to the head, but it's not helmet to helmet. And when a quarterback gives up being a quarterback, he becomes a runner. So then that's okay, I guess, to headhunt. I don't know. Gay through the uprights. Thanks for still being here, Cali Bills. Kick it. Get some points. That's what I'm saying. Get wicket and kick it to the wicket. Cali Bills still here. How's things in California? You live up north of California, if I'm not mistaken. Farther up than San Fran? Towards the middle? I'll tell you, one of my favorite places out there is Lassen Volcano out there. Sequoia, Kings Canyon on that west side. And then, of course, Sequoia, Kings Canyon on the east side. Lassen, and then of course the Redwoods, Sacramento. Okay, that's the capital of California, if I'm not mistaken. Nice. I know you got to get up early, Wheezy. Thanks for being here. I know it's late. We here on the right coast. It's 10:04. So I don't blame you. Have a great night. Thanks for being here. And I don't know, Cali Bills, are you in our fantasy league or no? Oh shit! I forgot my water. Hang on. Thank you, Brita Filter. We love you. Yeah, Cali Bills. I don't know if you do fantasy football or not. Our league is. I mean, it's new to me. I just did a couple mock drafts and then I just jumped right in. Like BH says, you can just let it auto pick for you, and there's hardly any difference between that. And we have so few teams that you really get really good players. Here we go. Here's a kickoff. It's a gay kickoff. Their guy has it at the 12, to the 20, 25, 30, 32 or 33. He's still not down. Now he's down. Holy crap. They stacked him up high. Ah, Cali Bills. It's, I didn't know how to play either, and I was scared to jump in. But it can be done. The way it's played is you make your own team. Here we go. Hang on. Here come the Bengals. It's a handoff. He picks up maybe 4 or 5 yards. Going to bring up 2nd and 5 for the Bengals. So you make your own team, and you can pick anybody in the league, a quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, a tight end, a defense, and a kicker. And so you get points for every time your quarterback, say, is Jaden Daniels. So every time he throws a touchdown, you get 6 points. Every time he runs the ball, he gets 5 yards. I think you get a point for every yard or a point for every 5 yards. So you just play like that. Your receiver catches a 20-yard pass. He gets a point for the reception and a point for every 10 yards that he runs or something like that. We keep it super simple. So I would encourage you to look at Yahoo, like fantasy football, and do a mock draft just to see. Or even let it pick and just watch. Like get on an 8-man fantasy football league. You can do it. If you watch football, you'll understand what it is. You try and pick because it's a draft like the regular draft, so you got to watch, what's going on and who you get. Anyways, here we go. The Bengals marching down the fucking field. They're talking to some guy on the sideline. He's a joker. I was 3rd and 1. He picked up a 4-yard gain, so it's a first down for Cincinnati. And we're not like throw it in your face, oh, you're a loser, or anything like that. We encourage everybody to play. Everybody does good. Jake Browning, Tajee Brooks, 6-yard gain. Going to bring up 2nd down. Tackled by Javonte John Baptiste. I thought he wasn't playing. That couldn't be right. I thought, no, Javonte John Baptiste I didn't think was playing. Maybe he is. I don't know. I think that's wrong. Anywho, you don't have to. I don't want to put pressure on you to do it. Here we go. Cincinnati. 2nd and 4. He's back to pass. Looking. Fires it downfield. Almost intercepted. Who's McDaniel? Is his name Wahoo? For the Commanders, number 47. Oh, there's laundry on the field. Holding against the Bengals. That's a 10-yard penalty. Ooh, you know me about holding. That is the worst penalty there is. That pushes them way back. That gives them 2nd and 14 back from their own 43. So they were in our territory. Now they're on their own 43. 2nd and 14. Here we go. It's back to pass. He fires it. Incomplete. Out of bounds. Out of bounds. Incomplete. So that's going to bring up 3rd down and 14. 3rd down and 14. Here we go. For the Bengals. Oh, let me turn off this fucking... Sorry, the air conditioner. Oh, it's nice and cool. I was wondering, it's starting to get cold in here. Here we go. Our team is looking mean. He's back to pass. He's looking. And he is almost sacked. He gets away. He runs. He throws it. And he got a guy open. How the fuck did that happen? God damn it. Just shy of the 1st down, though. Just going to bring up 4th and 1 for the Bengals. Fuck. How did he make that happen? Our guys almost had him. That was crazy. Did he catch it? Oh, no, he didn't catch that. That's bullshit. They're going to have to look at that. Yeah, DQ throws out the red flag. No, he didn't catch that. I don't want to pressure you, Cali Bills. I wouldn't do that. I think you would have fun. I think it helps a little bit. Like for me, it helps understand the game a little better because you're more inside of, this running back that I've had hasn't been doing that great, but I have this backup running back that I could put in, but do I put him in? Do I not put him in? Is this other guy going to come back? Like last year my quarterback was the guy for the Ravens, and so was my running back. But another person had Barkley. Oh my God. Shredded. If you can get Jamar Chase, or CeeDee Lamb, pick to get on your team, holy crap, you're going to make points out the ass. You know what I'm saying? Because every touchdown they get, it's 6 points. For every, catch they make, I think it's a point or whatever. And for every 10 yards, it's another point. The quarterback, I think, gets 6 points for that. So if you had Joe Burrow as your quarterback and Jamar Chase as one of your receivers, and Chase Brown is their, and you have Saquon Barkley as your running back, you got a team there. You know what I mean? So, and then you get backup people, you get bench people as well. I think 6 or 8 bench people and that kind of stuff. So it's fun. I'll get off of that for now. That's cool, Cali Bills. I'm glad you're busy doing the things that you like to do, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? You live there in California and Sacramento. I'm sure the lifestyle is fast-paced. I hope you're doing good in whatever it is you're doing, dude. I know sometimes these things they do take up a little bit of time. So, okay, so was that a catch or not a catch? What are they saying? Incomplete. Incomplete. Yeah, that was clearly incomplete. Bengals got a punt. There it goes. Short punt. But our guy fucking grabbed it. Tried to run with it. Nice. Casimir Allen, he tried. He was about to get slaughtered, and he did good. So Casimir might be our punt returner. I think last year it was Zacchaeus Almighty. The Almighty. Yeah, Callie, I'm glad you're busy. I do my sign spinning on the weekend, but I don't do much else. What the hell happened, BH? Here we go. They put Josh Johnson back in, if I'm not mistaken. Here's the handoff. Bill gets it. He picks up maybe 2 yards. Tackled by Shaka Hayward. Really? All right. Facility engineer. Isn't it a euphemism for janitor? I'm kidding. Got all the respect in the world for janitors. I've been a janitor all my life. I'm sure it's something more like that. I'm sorry, Cali Bills. I'm sure you're a facility engineer. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah, 11, the graveyard shift. Fuck that. I know all about that shit. Well, back in the day when we used to drink, you know, working them late nights wasn't anything. Anyways, here we go. Oh my God. 1st and 10. Bill to the right. 2-yard gain. It brings up 2nd down and 8. We're at our own 35. That's right, BH. Here we go. Josh Johnson back to pass. He's got a man. He caught it. 1st down. Nice. Ja'Cory Brooks. 9-yard gain. Great fucking catch by Ja'Cory Brooks. That was fucking awesome. Aha. Do you gamble? 1st down for the Commanders. Going to be 1st and 10 for the Commanders as we drive down the field. Josh Johnson back at the helm. H-back, right? Here we go. Josh Johnson, here's the handoff. Our boy only makes maybe a yard. Gonna bring up 2nd and 9. Second and 9. Here we go. Josh Johnson in the shotgun. Takes a snap. He's looking. Fires it over the middle. Ooh, almost intercepted. Wow, he threw it into fucking some insane coverage there. Hey man, if the heat and the air conditioning don't work in the casino, there ain't gonna be nobody there, right? Although they will sit at the fucking one-armed bandit even if nuclear war is going off. Here we go, 3rd and 9. He's back to pass. He's got a man. Incomplete. Damn it. Fourth and 9. Looks like we're going to have to punt. Fourth and 9. Here comes the punt. Tress the lefty. Boom. Throws it down the field. Their guy gets it at about the 12. And our team is on them. There's a flag on the field. What's it going to be? Most of the gambling I've ever done is play bingo. I love bingo. It's fucking awesome. 10-yard penalty on that punt return against the Bengals. Nice. So that pushes them back even farther. nice. And their coach is pissed. They were holding. Of course they are. They're cheaters. But I have... Yeah, San Diego. San Diego. I don't think the rest of California likes San Diego, do they? They don't really consider it a part of... It's California, man. I could be wrong about that. All right, so we're at a break now. 39 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Cincinnati called a timeout. Or there's a timeout. Anywho. Yeah, I don't do the one time I did the gambling thing, we were on a cruise ship one time. Yeah, they do. They got the thing now where it's on like a little leash thing, and you have your card, and you just slide it in the machine and then just go, right? And it spins and puts it on it as you go. Right? I remember the one time, the cat playing the piano. Oh, I was distracted. We were on a cruise. Me and Claire, I think we were going up to Alaska, and they had gambling on the thing. And I said, the thing is about gambling is just have as much money as you want to spend. Yeah, I don't do gambling. I don't do any of that. But I told Claire we were on this cruise up to Alaska, and they had a little gambling thing on it. And I said, the one thing you don't do is keep going. I said, if you have the idea to go in there and spend $50, and when you're out of the $50 you leave, well then, just use the $50 right up front. And go to the machine, I said, right up front. Because if the machine right up front pays off, then everybody standing around near that machine sees the machine pay off, and they're going to want to go in and spend their money. So I said, if you're going to spend your $50, spend your $50 on the machine right at the doorway. Sure enough, dude, I went in there. I said, so let's say I'm going to spend $20. I put the $20 in there. I think I won $160 or something. It was awesome. She was like, oh my God. Oh, my battery's about to run out. Holy fucking. So that was pretty cool. I went to a slot machine. It was one of the big ones, lots of lights and everything right at the front door. Put the $20 in and won $160. And put it in my pocket, went to the gate thing, got my money, and we got the fuck out of there. It was awesome. She was like, oh my God, how did you know? Blah, blah, blah. Because that's what they tell you to do. Don't sit there. The more you gamble, the more it's in the house's favor. That's just the way it is. And these assholes, end of the third quarter, I'll only soapbox for a second, and these assholes with these channels that, today's sponsor is brought to you by Spend All Your Money Gambling. If you gamble now, if you spend $5, they'll give you $200. No. Don't fucking do it. You know what I mean? That's how they suck you in. Got on this, and I've seen it. I've had my boss, fucking Tim, and fucking Tony, and these guys. Man, I just know this next one, man. Goddamn, I'm gonna hit this time. I'm gonna spend $150 this time. I'm gonna put $200 down on this one, and then start playing the dumbest, basketball games where none of the teams have any kind of winning whatever, and bet. So, don't do it. Stay away from it. Now, I will say, we used to go, when I lived in Cherokee, all they had back in the day was bingo. And bingo was fun to go to in Cherokee. It was a lot of fucking fun. They used to have the bingo hall was smoking, and the non-smoking section was in a little cubicle thing. But you had to walk through the smoking section to get to the, and there's like fucking maybe 15 people in this thing. Everywhere else was smoking. So, but that was fun. Lots of that. Bingo, great. But then, of course, Cherokee, this is way back in the day, got gambling. And I don't know, it's just weird. It's just everything about it was bad. The way they treated the Cherokees, what they did with the money, the way, every year they would say, oh, well, you're going to get half of everything we make, this first thing, and then you're going to get 3/4 of it once we build this place, and then you're going to start getting all the money. And then, of course, when it comes time for them to start getting all their money, they say, oh, well, we're going to build another place, but it's going to take more of this money. You won't get your money now. You'll get it in 4 years from now. And they just kept, oh, God, it was sickening. Here we go. Jake Browning, back to pass. Starting the fourth quarter. He fires. He's got a man over the middle. And he caught it. Holy shit. How did he hang on to that? Kendrick Richard Pryor. Tackled by Daryl Worley. He is on our team. So that's a first down. They're marching down the field. Here they come. They got Jake Browning out there. Don't they have a third stringer they could throw out there? Jake Browning's actually pretty good. Here we go. Here we go. Jake Browning. Back to pass. Fires one down the fucking field. Yeah, incomplete. We dodged a bullet there. Incomplete. Looked a little bit out of bounds. I won a couple bingos. I did. And thankfully, the girl I was seeing at the time was watching my cards too. Oh, you're going to get it. You're one away. You're one away. You're one away. Huh? Here we go. 2nd and 10. Here come the Bengals. They're on their own 17. He's back to pass. Fires. Got a man open over the middle, and he is stuck. Tackled by Daryl Worley. Thank you, Daryl Worley, again. Doing the whirly. Where's Ben Nickel? 3rd and 5. Here we go. Third and 5. Our guys are looking mean. They're loading the box. Browning back to pass. He's being pressured. Nope. Their guy caught it. Damn it. Tanner Hudson again. Tackled by Robert Wahoo McDaniel. I've been watching, if you watch YouTube, WWF bought WCW way back in the day, so they got all their library. So they've been putting out all their shows. Been pretty good. Here we go. Browning under center. Browning under center. Here's the handoff. Their guy gets up the middle, gets down the field. He pushes. Picks up maybe 8 or 9 yards. Tackled by Cam Arnold? Who are these people? Shit, their guy was tackled by everybody on the fucking defense. I think every single one of our guys hit him. Here we go. Here's the handoff. He moves forward, picks up, first down. Here come the Bengals. Picks up maybe 4 yards, gets the first down. Tackled by Maguranyanga. Magurinyanga. Magurinyanga. Glad I have such a simple name. John. Here's a handoff from the Bengals. Their guy gets stuffed at the line. He doesn't get nowhere. 1 yard gain. Antonio Hamilton Sr. in on that tackle. Another person I don't know. I'm glad he's there making the tackle, though. Come on, we need to stop them here. They're not even over the 50 yet. They're chewing up the fucking clock, though. Let's go. Yeah, them bingo players, too. Them people in Cherokee, they could play like fucking 15, 20 cards at a time. It was insane. Here we go. Bengals on their own 42. In the shotgun. Takes a snap. Back to pass. Fires it. He's got a man open. Number 17. Shy of the first down. Going to bring up third down. Oh, the frogs are going off. They crawl up the side of the fucking trailer. They stick to the window. Or eat. Like, you motherfuckers. Here we go. 3rd and 1 for the Bengals. Man in motion. Our guys move around a bit. They don't know what they're doing. Here comes the snap. Here's the handoff. Their guy gets fucking stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Nice stuff at the line of scrimmage. Here we go, 4th and 1. Was that Ben Nickel in on the tackle? Who was that? You know, I like me some Ben Nickel. Look him up. Nikkel. Quit spitting on the ground, you dirty fuck. God, these players on the sideline all spitting on the ground. That's fucking disgusting. Swallow that shit, you fucker. Here we go. Here comes the call by the ref. I mean, they're spitting on the ground where they fucking play. I mean, that's like a dog shitting where it eats. You know? Who the fuck does that? Dirty fucking bastards. Here you go. He rushes up the middle. Ugh. I think they got the first down. 9:41 left to go in the 4th quarter. Commanders are down. Cincinnati winning 28-17. They have the ball. They're just about at the 50-yard line. They're at our 49. Here we go. Fakes the hand. No, it's a great handoff there. Bam. Picks up maybe 9 yards. 8 yards. Gonna bring Bengals second and 2. 2nd and 2 for the Bengals. They're down inside our territory. They're on our 41-yard line, 42-yard line. Here we go. 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2 for the Bengals. Trying to make it happen in our territory on our 41-yard line. Takes a snap. He's looking. He fires it down the field. Incomplete. Is that Ben Nickel? Number 48. Nice. Yay. Yay. All right, so it's going to bring up 3rd and 2. And then there were 2. That's right, BH. Only the hardest of the hardcore. Does that guy make it? Fuck. So Bengals run the ball, picks up 2 yards, gets the first down. So it brings up 1st and 10. Cali Bill's held in there. I tried to get him to join. I tried to make it as enticing as I could without pressuring too hard. But I felt like I did pressure him a little bit. But, oh well. Here we go. He fires it down the field. Incomplete. He should have had it. Hit him right in the hands. Worst place he could have thrown it. Hamilton Sr. on that one. All right, so it's going to bring up 2nd and 10. They're on our 40-yard line, 39. Here we go. Our team looks mean. Back to pass. He fires. He's got a man open. First guy missed the tackle. Second guy got it. 6-yard gain for them. Antonio Hamilton again. Hamilton looking good so far. Maybe he's the only one that's supposed to have been there. Come on. 6:38 left to go. Cincinnati, 3rd and 4. Flag on the field. Looks like they moved. Yep. So, false start by Cincinnati. Going to bring up 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9. Yeah, they are. They're eating the clock. And then there were 3. Yeah, Tinsley had a field day with us, boy. That sucked. All right, going to bring up 3rd and 9. 3rd and 9, they're at our 30. Here we go. Bengals, another flag. What is it this time? Oh, another fucking false start. All right. Going to bring up 3rd and 14. 3rd and 14 from what? Third and 14 from our 43. 3rd and 14 from our 33. Yeah, Tinsley's revenge. No shit. Here we go. Browning. Back to pass. And they fucking dumped him. Sack. Dragged their sack all over him. Who's number 50? Andre Jones. What was I saying earlier about Andre Jones? And I've said it in our shows. I like him. He took his time, got the sack. Actually, fucking that guy got the sack. All right. Is that Jalen Lane back there? Here's the punt. It's up there. Our boy is going to catch it. He called a fair catch at about the 15-yard line. No return. All right. So we got 5 minutes and 40 seconds left to go in this game. They're going to drag Josh Johnson out again. Sam Hartman wasn't really doing too good. We'll see. Yeah, Tinsley's revenge. My God, he fucking burnt us. We got cooked by him. 2 toe-tapping fucking touchdowns. 50-50 balls. He killed us with that shit. So, I mean, that's 2 touchdowns. 28 minus 14 is 14. We'd be up 17-14 right now. Pretty crazy. Anywho. Rec commercial break. 5:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. We're out of timeout. Washington's going to have the ball from the 15-yard line. I mean, it's a big ask, to go 85 yards in just a couple minutes, kick off, stop the Bengals, get down far enough to kick a field goal. Yeah, it's a big ask. But you got to do those 2-minute drills. You got to do those, hey, we're losing and we have to get downfield and we have to do these things. And so, but have you already, during this whole game, have you already given away all your plays? Probably. It's a big ass. It's a big axe. I'm axing you. It's a big ass. What did that one guy say earlier? ENS? Been missing your ass? Where is that? Dude, miss you ass. Eyes never sleep. Yeah, baby. He's still here. There's Bobby Wagner showing the sideline. They're talking to the people on the... They've given up so far. Looks like. Damn, them frogs are loud out there. That's crazy. We're surrounded the house at this point. Here we go. He's back to pass. Fires it. Got a man. Oh, incomplete. Huh. Third and 7. Have I not been keeping up? Oh, because they keep talking to Bobby Wagner. Who cares? There's Von Miller. Here we go. 2nd and 7. Oh, we pick up the first down, right? Flag on the field. Fuck. Washington holding on 3rd and 7. So that brings up 3rd and 17. What a bunch of dicks. I can't even watch the game because they're showing all these interview things. So they've stopped showing the game. 3rd and 16. Here we go. Sam Hartman in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Looking. Rolls out. He's almost sacked. He throws it. Our guy almost catches it. Incomplete for Michael Gallup. That's the first time I've seen Michael Gallup's name all night. Ugh, that just looked like trash. Trash. terrible. 4th and 16. Now you're making my boy fucking kick from the fucking deep inside the end zone. Trust puts it out there. Back that guy up. He took it at the 32. He's to the 40, to the 45, to the 50, to the 50, 45, down to the 40. Big run back by the Bengals. Big run back by the Bengals. Our fucking special teams shits the bed one more time. 60-yard punt by Tressway with a 30-yard return. Got half of it back. Well, the Commanders seem to be shitting the bed here late in the game. That's okay. That's okay. It's getting late. You know me. I don't like making teams play till fucking 11 o'clock at night. That's ridiculous. They got to do something about that. You know, that's why I always liked living on the West Coast. Your first game was at 10. Your second game was at 1:30. And the last game started at 5 or 5:30. You were done by 9 o'clock. That's fucking reasonable. This game started at 10, almost quarter after 8 o'clock. And some people were saying, oh, it's 8:15. Now, I'm not knocking on them, but no, it said 8 o'clock. I know it did because I started the show at 8. So that's the way I like to do it. Slack ass MFers. Oh, we're a fucking hundreds of billions of dollar fucking sports thing. And we're 12 minutes late to start. Really? If I ever showed up 12 minutes late, I was fired. Or if anybody showed up 12 minutes late while I was in charge, well, they got fired. Without getting a verbal warning first and then a first written warning, you do that shit one more time, you're gone. Can't have that shit. Anywho, it's late in the night. All good. BH, I'm sorry we don't have anybody to, I tried to get Callie Bills to do it, but if we only have to go 6, then 6 it is. If you got to make it be... Oh, I just seen the... Here we go. Here come the Bengals. Here's the handoff. Nice tackle. Tackle for loss. 1st and 10 for the Bengals. I think that was a tackle for loss. Yeah, I don't, if you're going to have a cheerleader, a guy cheerleader, he should be the guy that catches the girl. Or the two guys, they throw her up and they catch her and they move her and they stand her, but if you're going to have a guy that looks a little, I don't know, I'm not for it personally, so. At least if they should be a guy, they should be like a guy and not a girl guy, if that's what they're portraying. So that's just what I got from the headline that I saw. I'll look into it. I just didn't want to look at it, but it seemed to me by the picture I saw, it looks a little, you already have girls. Why would you have a guy that looks like a girl? You should have a guy that looks like a guy and acts like a guy to be a cheerleader. Catches her and does that kind of stuff. Yeah, we're the, that kind of cheerleader. Not, okay, fellas, our kicker's mad gay. It shouldn't be like that, right? It should be like more of a male guy with testosterone. Yeah, let's go. Come on, team. Drink a beer for our team. Yeah, cheerleader. That's your cheerleader. I'm all for it. You know what I mean? But if he's just going to be another girl, Then why fucking bother? Does he got a tuck or, come on. Let's not be right. That stuff is starting to go by the wayside anyways, And of course in Minnesota, that's a pretty lenient fucking place, So that's expected from them. But, I live in Florida, so I don't know. They wouldn't put up with that shit for a second, so I don't think. All right, so, anyways, off of my tangent, but yeah. The Viking fan base is pissed? Oh, because they got him, yeah. Again, like I said, if he was a fucking brute and he was fucking cheering for the team, I'm drinking a Viking beer, smashing the beer on his fucking head. Go fucking Vikings! Skull, skull! Yeah. I'm all for that kind of cheerleader. But if he's just, oh, come on, team, let's go. You have girls that do that. So, again, I'm belaboring the point there, beating a dead horse. So, let men be men and let women be women. So, here we go. Here's the field goal. 54-yard field goal. Good for them. 31-17. So we need 17. If we could get 8, it's 25. So we need 2 touchdowns with 3:06 left to play. Yeah, I don't see how the Viking fan base can be pissed because they're, in Minnesota and the Twin Cities, that's pretty liberal in those places. They don't really, you know what I'm saying? If the multitude of fans at the Viking Stadium must be red, or at least conservative. That's the only voice they probably have, but that area is just, they're doomed. Same with you guys in California, I'm sorry. I live in Florida, and we don't tolerate that fucking shit. You don't see that. I lived in Seattle for 10 fucking years, dude, and I watched it. I experienced it. I watched it. I watched the drug abuse, the homelessness, and they're not homeless. They choose to be that way. The people that don't want to be homeless get help, and they get off the streets. All them other people, they like living there. They like the drugs. They like all that stuff. I couldn't take it anymore. Break into my local fucking, store, the 7-Elevens. I called it the Wooden Door City. Because all the 7-Elevens, all the Rite Aids, all the Walgreens, all of them, every single one without fail, all had broken fucking front doors with wood holding instead of a window. Everywhere you fucking went. People on the fucking sides of the street. And they just tolerate it. And then once the tents move in, the car break-ins start. And then the house break-ins start. And then the porch pirates come. I watched it firsthand. I couldn't fucking take it anymore. So I left. And then, I talked to my girlfriend about it at the time. Oh, well, we're from Seattle, so we just, you just grow to get, you get used to it? You don't get used to that kind of stuff. You fucking don't tolerate it and say no. These guys would follow the UPS truck on their bicycles, or they would drop them off at the end of the street and they would follow. And then as soon as they put the package up there and let, boom, go get the package. Go get the package. Go get the package. You can't put up with that fucking crap. So I left. And here, no junkies, no drug dealers, no tents, none of it. None of it. And then people say, oh, Florida man. Yeah, because we put it out front. If you fuck up in Florida, they put you on the news instantly. They don't hide it. Oh, well, He was wearing a hoodie and he had Nike shoes on and black pants and he wasn't African American. Was oh, we don't say that. We don't want to identify. No, we don't put up with that fucking shit here. If you're a retard, they put you right up fucking front. Here in Florida. That's why you see Florida man all the time. Because they don't hide it. You know what I'm saying? So. And there are the meth heads here. You get them. I see them in my neighborhood. But guess what? They get fewer and fewer and far between. Because the one thing they like about Florida is putting you on probation. It's better than jail. Because you got to pay probation costs. You got to pay court costs. You got to pay your fines. You got to pay, what is it? You have to do community service. $200 for 24 hours of community service you have to do. You have to do drug classes. Those all cost you $30, $35. It costs you fucking $30, $40 to go take a piss test. They love keeping you on probation here. They don't want to put you in jail. It costs money to keep you in jail. They want to keep you on fucking probation. And you have to have a fucking job when you're on probation. You can't just not work. You have to have a job. And if you fuck that up, which they know you're gonna, 2 more years of probation. They don't tolerate that shit in this state. I'm good with it. You can have that fucking Seattle, fucking California bullshit. There are consequences for your actions. I've had to deal with them. I have a DUI. I had to deal with it. I grew marijuana and have a felony for it. I had to deal with all that. Why shouldn't everybody else have to do it too? Why? Because some fucking joker, walked into our fucking country and they get a free out? I don't think so. If I have to pay for it, everybody got to fucking pay for it. There are no free rides. If I have to be accountable, they have to be accountable. And that's fair to me, but they're not accountable. They downgrade felony to a misdemeanor. That's why you don't see those. They talk about DC, the crime rate's down. That's because they downgrade everything. See what I'm saying? They cheat. They do that. They did it in Seattle. I watched it. Oh, down from a felony this to a misdemeanor that to throw it out of court. Huh. Wow. Really? That never happened for me. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm glad to be here in Florida. Although I miss the Northwest. I do miss like California stuff. I miss all that, and it was expensive. I'll get off my tirade. You asked. All that stuff is tied to the Viking cheerleader. All that is tied together. And it's done now. People aren't putting up with it anymore. All that's done. Hollywood, all that's done. No more. Big Daddy's taking care of all of that. He said, fuck you, no more. No more mamby-pamby fucking, no more of that. You can't, somewhere down the line, you have to be accountable for what you did. I've had to do it, you have to do it, they have to do it, everybody has to do it. That's all there is to it. That's what football's all about. You make the team. You have to be accountable for what you do, or you don't make the team. Right? Here, let me tie that with football. 3rd and 14. Let me tie that with football. You have to be accountable for how you play. If you don't play good, get the fuck out. Right? 3rd and 14. Sam Hartman ran for a yard. Yeah, fuck. 2-minute warning. Here we go. Here's the fake handoff. Sam's going to run it. That didn't work at all. The RPO was fucking dog shit. So Sam Hartman's going to be one of them ones you got to go. You're not making it. You're not up to standard. Right? That is how it is. We don't keep fucking 1,000 people on a football team because we feel sorry for them. Well, they tried to make the team, and we should give them fucking $50,000 a year, an Obama phone, a place to sleep, a food card, a fucking... No. No, we don't have to do that. So, I'm sorry, people aren't going to like... But it's way at the end of the show, so I don't give a fuck at this point. Don't have to put up with it. Some people move from one place where they used to live, and when they got there, they thought, oh, it's a great place to live, and you look around and you go, well, I don't want to live here. And then they move, right, to another place in the same area that's not the same as that other place, and they're like, whew, it's a little bit more expensive here, but it's not that other place. Hello. And that is how it is. Been that way since day one. I didn't make anything up. Can Sam beat out Josh? It's hard to say. I think Sam did a little better with a little more play, but not really. Josh Johnson is the more experienced. That interception that happened earlier, I don't know if it was his fault or it was a bad route run. So I don't know. Let's take a look at some... sorry I ranted for a second there, but I had to live with that shit for a long time. And I didn't really care for it. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to hide image 3 and we're going to hide video. Image 3 we're going to hide. So let's go. Let's look. Here we go. Sam Hartman. Is that really? 4 for 10 for 29 yards? Sheesh. Oh, let me go down one. Here we go. Josh Johnson, 6 for 9. No, these guys are fucking horrible. 44, 8.3 quarterback rating. Here we go. Here's some of the running. Chris Rodriguez did good. They took him out. He was already at the halftime doing that. Bill, he did pretty good. It dropped a little, 4.2. Hartman, that doesn't mean anything. Debo did a good run. Jaden did a good run. McNichols, not really great. Here we go. Jalen Lane, 3 for 42 on 6 targets. I forget what he did. He maybe dropped. Tay Martin did good. KJ did good on the 1. He didn't drop it. Cole Turner did good on the 1. That was good. McNichols for the 3. Everything else no good. Matt Gay, 1 for 1 on field goals. 2 for 2 on extra points. That's all good. Returns. Demetric Felton for the 1. That was okay. Casimir did pretty good. 27-yard returns. You really ideally want a little more than that, because you're going to get it on the 30 or something like that anyways. Right? So you got to do a little better than that. You got to bring it to the 35 or almost to the 40 to make a kickoff return do something. Tress, 4 of them inside the 21. But he did one good kick and special teams fucked it up. Here we go. Defense. Carl Davis. half a sack. How good are you if you got half a sack? Anyways, or half a fucking tackle. I think I seen Daryl Worley. He was good for a second there. Sheldon did good on that play. Antonio Hamilton did good. I thought. Lattimore, who cares? Fuck that guy. Duke Riley, he may have been one of them numbers I didn't recognize. Dietrich did okay, but I think he had 2 penalties. The 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 horse collar, which could have been a fucking sack, and he fucked it up. I don't know. Did they give that to him? Or you have another one? I don't know. Dorrance did good with Jacob Martin, but these guys got pulled later in the game. Frankie Luvu fucked up. He got a offside or something. Reeves did good. Look at Reeves, 4 for 4, 4 and 4. Cleveland did good. He almost had the. Oh, he did. He had the pass defended. Will Harris had a good pass defended. I remember that. Everybody else. Percy Butler, I thought, did good. Bobby Price did good. I didn't like him last week, but he did better this week. Noah, I think he had a penalty. Kinlaw did good. Andre Jones Jr., I thought did great. Ben Nickel did good. Tyler Owens did good. Even that Megarango guy did good. Madrano didn't really pay attention. So, 31-17. That's all right. We beat them last year. So that's all that really fucking counts. So, not bad. Don't buy their fucking t-shirts. Buy our t-shirts. Oh, wait. We don't have t-shirts. Anyways, thanks, BH. Thanks, everybody. Let's see what this stupid thing is doing. He's still here. God damn it. Yeah, Sam should join our fantasy league. Yeah. Thanks, BH. Down to the 2. Cali Bills. Thanks for being here. Sorry for my rant at the end there. That's why you guys watch this show. All right. So I have to end the stream like I was taking a pee. Oh my God. Thunderstorms? Might get thunderstorms. Anyways, I'm going to end the stream. You guys have a good one.